thanks for your time.
I got it, no problem.
A cup night, Stamford Bridge against Manchester United, always special. You looking forward to it?
Very much. It's I think it's a classic. It's a great game, not only for in FACUP, is for the whole country. It's always a very interesting feature. So plus they are really in a good moment, and so it's a good challenge. It's actually what we need to do right now.
In your personal memories of you had quite a lot of success against Manchester United in your career, I think Fergie famously said you were the only player he ever man-marked. Is that right? You have good memories of him?
Yeah, I have fantastic memories of him. I mean, not when I played against him, against these teams, but great respect for the person and for the manager. Yeah, he's always been a good game, and I know that he used to like to mark me with Neville all the time, and it wasn't very pleasant for me because I didn't like it. But it has always been a fantastic game, very competitive. It's a game that both supporters, they feel a lot, so we are very happy for it.
Is it a pivotal time? I'll talk about the cup games, a pivotal 6 games, because you could end, in a fortnight's time, you could be picked up the first silverware of the season, be in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup, or the final 16 of the Europa League. Is that the way you're approaching this as a club?
Yeah, we know that is a crucial moment. We have some very important matches. The next 3 matches are United in the 5th round. We have then the Carabao Cup final against Manchester City, and then we have Tottenham in the league, where we're going to be playing for the Champions League spot. So it's an important moment. It's very challenging. I think the key will be important, very important. It will be to face each task by only thinking about that task. So the first one is going to be United, and we come into this game after a good performance in the Europa League, and that's the most important thing. Then we're going to think about City, and then against Tottenham.
You spoke there about last night's result. Have you had a sense this week around the training ground that there's a real hunger among the players to put recent bad results behind them and prove that they are a good
Yeah, of course, nobody is pleased of when you lose games the way we lost recently. So the players first place, but also the coaches, everyone. We know that it's a moment in which we alternate the results. We go from one very good performance to another, and this is something that we don't like. We know that we have to be consistent. We are a team that we can afford that. We all know this, and to be honest, it's very important that everyone is understand the situation and is working on it. Coaches, players, and club. So this is important. It's not a challenge, but it's the unity facing the challenge that makes the difference. And I believe in here we have it.
Are you surprised by the impact that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has had at Manchester United?
Well, I am pleased, first of all. That is the first feeling that I have. I know Ole, we done the course together, and I'm pleased to see him doing so well. I knew that United, it wasn't wasn't going through a very good moment before, but I knew the value of the team, and I knew that they were going to come back. Obviously, what Ole has done in this small amount of time is quite remarkable.
You say you did the course together. Could you see it in that course that he was going to make a top player?
Yeah, because it was clever. It was always interested, and you can see that when somebody is focusing what he's doing, and so he has that, and I'm pleased he's showing that.
Okay, BBC.
How have United changed under Solskjaer from United?
I mean, it's you can see it's a team that at the moment they are enjoying what they're doing, and and they are committed. They are working each other as a group, and when you have these qualities and you have you have this attitude and you have the qualities that they have, the result can be only good. So strange, because you know, it's you know, the only thing you can say is that they had a very good coach before, and you know, sometimes things don't work out, and but the value of the team it wasn't in doubt before, and it's no surprise that now they are doing what they do.
The last two games against United have been very different. The cup final was quite tight, and the league game earlier was a little bit more open. What do you anticipate?
No, it's going to be a different game. It's going to be a different game because football, you know, you can play the same game with the same team, but you play it 2 weeks after one to the other. The situation changes. The physical form, the mental form, they can completely change the outcome and the performance. So we know that it's going to be a different challenge. Well, I remember the last one in the league, when we started very well, and then they stay strong, and then they come back. We were lucky to get they equalized towards the end. So it's a team that as I said, has a lot of resources, and it seems to me at the moment they are using all of them. So we will have to play at our best if we want to win.
First time in the FA Cup in the fifth round replay. There's no fifth round. There's no
yes.
replays. Does that give an advantage to the home side in that the game is finished on one night?
Yeah, it can be. It can be an advantage, because playing at the Stamford Bridge in front of our supporters is an advantage, of course. But again, as I said, now the football is to such a level that if you want to have that advantage, you have to use it, and so you have to perform well, because it's not going to be enough just to play at the Stamford Bridge. We have a slight edge, in my opinion, which is, as I said, the Stamford Bridge, but we will have to add something on top of that.
Can I just ask one more about
last one? Yeah.
Gonzalo Higuain?
Yes.
3 games in, how's he settling?
No, he's settling well. I think you know, the first game he was okay. I mean, it's 4 games I think he played, because there was also the cup game. He's doing well. He's progressing very well. You can see he's a player that when it comes to scoring goals is very sharp, and I'm sure that he will get better and better, because his physical condition is improving day by day. I think that also adapting to the rhythm of the Premier League will help him to be also sharper. So he's in a good place, and he can be better.
Okay, Liam?
Gianfranco, Callum Hudson-Odoi is still finding it difficult to break into this team, and that's something that's worrying a lot of supporters, given everything that went on with Bayern Munich in January. Do you, as a coaching staff, still feel that sense of urgency to make him feel valued and involved in what you're doing?
Sorry, but I disagree on this. He's always on the edge of the team. He's always as soon as there is an opportunity, he plays. Sometimes from the beginning, sometimes he comes on, like yesterday. So I think the manager is giving plenty of reasons to make him feel involved and wanted. Again, I want to stress it out. There are not many 18 years old in Europe playing for top clubs that they are playing as much as he's doing. There might be one. He's playing, and and again, on top of that, I add he's a player that we appreciate, and we believe is growing up, and he has a bright future in this club. Maurizio likes the whole coaching group likes him. Again, please, you need to understand that this is is surrounded by top players, and top players, you have to work hard to be better than them, and that's what we want him. We want to make sure that he plays, but also he keeps improving, because he can still do better than he's doing.
Okay, last two in this section, Martin and then Mark.
Hi, Martin.
Typical commentator's question. Have you arrived back with everybody okay from Malmo? Are there any injuries that we should know about?
No, absolutely no. We have no injuries. Actually, yesterday it was good, because we had, because we gone 2 goals up, we had the possibility to drop some players, to rest some, like Jorginho, like William. Also Pedro came out. No, but we don't have any concerns. I was very pleased also, because yesterday, apart from the performance of the whole team, there was a performance from, I was pleased for the goal that Olivier Giroud scored. He played very well in the second half, and I'm pleased for him, because obviously when Higuain came, he has left him a little bit out of the team. And to be fair, he's a player that works hard all the time and never complains, and I was so pleased to see him scoring and playing well. So it's good, so let's hope we continue.
Can we assume, after all in the early rounds of the Cup, you've played some squad players, and that this will be the first choice Chelsea team for a match of this magnitude, rather than a mixture of the ones that play in the league and ones that don't play so well?
You're talking about the Manchester United game, yeah?
Yes.
Well, we're gonna have to assess a few players, because also we have Ruben Loftus-Cheek that is maybe is gonna be available. So we haven't spoken to what the team is gonna be like, but obviously because it's the 5th round on the FA Cup, because of the team we are playing against, of course we want to win, and we wanna go through. So I believe it's gonna be a strong team, but again, we haven't made full consideration yet.
It's only Friday.
It's only Friday. Yeah.